what is enlightenment and how one is about to reach it, I will give my point of view. First of all, different people may have and will always have different understanding of what enlightenment can be. Very often you think that to be enlightened is to be like Jesus, to be like Buddha, to be like some master. And that state is about to be reached through certain practices, through certain path. For me, and you may know, I have been in the quest for enlightenment, in the path, spiritual path, to become liberated very intensely, extremely intensely, and I could, without a thought, I could risk my life at any moment. Many times I did. It's not a coincidence I'm still alive. I have survived more times than I care to think. And one of the things I would like to say is that enlightenment is your state. To be enlightened is simply to be you, is simply to come to your realization, is to come to your understanding. And it doesn't mean that you have to come to understanding of Jesus or somebody else. You don't have to be like Jesus. You don't have to be like Buddha. You don't have to be like others. If you try to be like them, you are not going really to enlightenment. You are rather going into kind of copying that man or that woman who had lived. And to be enlightened is to simply be you. We are all different. There is no two people alike, and there was never ever. We are all unique, we are all different, all a creation. There is no cell identical to another. We are all unique, and we are special. We have to find our uniqueness and to bring it forth in this life, in this experience. This life is like, this world, this life is like an art. And you know that if you want to draw a beautiful painting, it contains many colors. All those colors attribute to that painting. There is no painting that is only, just white, blank. And to create music, you need notes, different duration, different vibration. These notes, they make a song. So to acquire and to come to fullness of life for humanity, in general, every color has to be unique. If one color tries to be like the other one, if one note tries to be like another note, it's not going to be an art piece. To be enlightened is to be you, is to come back to you, is to recognize what you are, what you have, and how you can attribute to life using your uniqueness. It's simple when you come to it. And when you are trying so hard to be enlightened as somebody else, then your very quest for that state you think enlightenment to be, your very quest keeps you away from it. As simple as that. You have to relax, and with practice, with a lot of practice, maybe lifetimes, you'll come to it. You are coming to it every moment. It is to understand that you no longer need to be somebody else. You no longer need to go and acquire or reach some certain stage or of evolution or something. You're simply perfect the way you are now. You have things in you that you obviously you consider not perfect. We are all evolving all the time. But once you accept yourself, you accept your imperfections, you accept your good and your bad things, you become at ease with yourself. There you start enjoying your life. You start enjoying your life, you start living it in the moment, living here, being here, instead of waiting for some other moment, some other time, some other stage of consciousness. And when it comes, you don't start levitating, you don't start reading minds of other people, you don't need, you don't become special, extraordinary, or, you just become yourself, you become yourself. You become fine with everything that happens, you accept anything that happens. Those called good things, those called bad things, you simply accept them as a part of your life, part of all that is. You don't resist it, and when you don't resist it, you're okay, you're happy, you're away from your inner conflict, and all fear goes away. There is nothing else to be afraid of you. What happens is that love surges within yourself, love for everything, for yourself, for the world, for life, for everything. Love, and this can be the biggest proof for your freedom, your enlightenment, that you have attained it. You become loving. You become grateful to be alive, and you become immersed in respect, admiration towards life. You become like humbled down, surprised, amazed at the beauty of life. You become more and more aware of the miracle of life, that it is a miracle, and you become grateful for it. You become a part of it, a part of this odyssey, of this miracle. Okay? That's it. That's enough for this video. Good luck.